Chef You and I with Amy Ott from Klosterman's, and through the magic of television, she made a salad, and I want everybody to see it. It's what? You want to tell us what's in it?
We have baby spinach, some shredded carrots, cherry tomatoes, and some blue cheese crumbles.
And you know what? I love blue cheese, and it's really good for you, and it's really lighter than you think. So we're going to plate this because we're going to put our beautiful croutons on it, right?
Yes, we are.
So,
I will grab those.
Okay, you want to grab those, and this is the part I like the best, Amy, is when you get to eat it.
Yes, that's the fruits of our labor.
Yeah, that's a great thing about, I don't know if you've ever done this before, Amy. Have you ever done the shows where they do the houses and you go around as a chef and you make all the dinners? It's a fundraiser out in Westchester.
No, I've never.
Oh, it's really fun.
That sounds
really
like a lot of fun.
It was. Okay, so I'm going to put more in there. Okay. All right, now you're putting the croutons, the fresh croutons on, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm a real salad girl, so I like to eat a lot of salad. So we're going to move this. Okay. Just move this over. Okay, and then you're going to put the salad. I'll put this right there because we're going to plate it and we're going to keep recipes and everything on our website. We do that. So that looks beautiful. Now, if you have your granddaughter or you have one of your children and you want to learn how to make the croutons, we'll have that up on our website, and you can see this television show on all the stations here in the Tri-State of Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, and all of our other affiliates on TELUS TV Network and a lot of others, and YouTube, iPhone, and iPad. So there's no excuse. Right?
None at all.
Okay, so we made those. So we're going to put some salad dressing on that?
We have some pomegranate vinaigrette.
Ooh. You know what I also do is I put strawberries and berries on all of my salads.
I love fruit on salads.
It's so good, especially blueberries.
Oh, blueberries are my favorite.
Right. This is really pretty.
Just a little bit for a little flavor.
Yeah, because you don't want to take too much. So now we finished with our salad. So we're going to put that over here, right?
Yes.
Now, the fun part is while we're waiting for the bread pudding, we're going to do the dogs. So I'm going to walk over and get the dogs and the buns. And we bought this really cute plate. And here's our dogs. Oh, these look so good, Amy.
I'm excited.
I am too.
They smell wonderful.
And I can eat them. There's no garlic in them.
That's right.
So they look done. They are done. Okay. So now this is what they look like when they're finished. We're going to put them in the Klosterman's bun. And this is going to be so fun for your kids.
Yeah, these will be great for them.
Yeah, I know.
I'm mixing together some mayonnaise that's made with olive oil and Dijon mustard. And you just mix this together and we'll put this on our dogs. This is a great combination if you're making cod. You add the Dijon mustard and the mayo mixture on top of cod, and you squeeze a little bit of lemon juice, salt, pepper, oiled breadcrumbs, and bake them, and it's fabulous.
Absolutely fabulous. Let's try this now.
So we can put
this looks so good.
Little on there. It doesn't take a lot, which is nice. And the next thing we'll do is top with some blue cheese crumbles.
Blue cheese crumble. Wow, you're into blue cheese this year, aren't you?
I love blue cheese because it's a nice strong cheese, so you don't have to use a lot. And that's kind of one of the tips when I was first learning how to cook, is you don't have to use as much if you have a little bit of stronger flavor.
Right, that's true.
So,
how long have you been cooking? Were you cooking before you went to school?
Actually, no. I was inspired to go to culinary school my senior year of college when I was getting my marketing degree.
Right.
And my roommate and I watched tons of Food Network.
Yeah, I know.
And trade schools really weren't advertised in high school, so
So where did you go to school?
Mason High School.
You went to Mason High School? And then where did you go to culinary school?
I went to Pennsylvania Culinary Institute.
Oh, wow.
In Pittsburgh. It was
Pittsburgh.
The Cordon Bleu program. It was 16 months, so a year of classes and then a 4-month externship.
Well, let me ask you a question. When you first went, were you intimidated by the knifing skills?
Yes, yes.
I want you to know that that was the thing that, you know, I worked with a lot of chefs, and women tend to hold their knives differently than men do, and they always put their finger out. Did you notice that?
Yes, I tend to choke up on my knife a little bit more.
Now we do.
Yeah.
You know, and I've learned how you take it and you do it in a motion that makes it stay on the board.
Yes, so you don't cut off all your fingers.
Right, right. And it was so funny because one of my chefs actually cut the tip of his finger. Oh, yeah. And because he was always asking me, you know, he's always saying to me, well, you have your... And I never cut my finger.
No.
But he did. But go ahead. Now tell us about these pickles.
Well, these pickles are a Terriot special, which is my father.
Right.
And we grew these cucumbers in our garden this year. And so he makes these fabulous pickles.
Right.
Ask
him to make me a jar without garlic.
Okay.
Because everybody on all of our cooking shows knows that Kathryn's allergic to garlic. So we have to make everything. I made a bruschetta. Do you like to make bruschetta?
Yes, I do.
It is too fun. And I made a tomato bruschetta on our last show. It was so good. It was all done with summer salads, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And you know, another thing that we can make, have you ever made a bread salad before?
No, I've never.
I have to teach you that.
Yes, please do.
Actually, it's called it's a wet bread salad, but you use stale bread and you mix it in with your tomatoes and everything else. It's really good.
Wow, I'm excited.
I'm going to send you the recipe, or I can invite you back to do another show with us.
That would be lovely. Thank you.
Okay, so let's have our cameraman look at that beautiful, beautiful piece right there. Isn't that gorgeous? That is great. Let's talk a little bit about the ingredients that we put into each one of these dishes, and then pretty soon our bread pudding is going to be done, and we already did one, so we can sit down at the table. But tell us a little bit about what we did today.
Well, we started with the burger dogs with extra lean ground meat. We added dry mustard, oregano, and Worcestershire sauce.
Right.
And
we used
egg whites. And mixed that all together, salt and pepper.
Right.
And we let that set, and then we rolled them up.
Right. And that was easy because we took them and we rolled them like this, like you're making a sausage, right?
Yes, yes. Or if you're familiar with rolling sushi, same
that's
concept.
Right. Same concept, and you really tighten them. So that's, you know, we're really well known here in the Ohio region for the pork capital of the world. So we used to make so many sausages, and we still do. And they're really good. We make brats and everything else, so I can imagine. I've never done that. I'd love to do a show on making sausage. That would be so fun.
I think that would be nice to teach people how to do that.
To actually do it. You know, years ago.
That's intimidating.
Right. And everything from our city's really famous for geta.
Oh, yes.
Right? And actually, I learned how to make geta when I was a little girl.
Wow.
Because my mom used to make it, because during the war and after the war, that was a food stretcher. And my granddaughter's from Germany, or she lived in Germany most of her life, and she had never heard of it. And it's funny because Germans don't know what it is, which is really funny.
That's too funny.
Anyhow, but that was really cool. So I can't wait to bite into all of this in a few minutes. Any special recipe that you want to talk about or anything you're creating for Klosterman right now?
Well, product-wise, we have our new vitamin D enhanced 100% whole wheat and 12 grain bread.
Right.
So that's new for us this March. And we have these honey hot dog buns coming into Kroger in October, so we're very excited about that.
And Kroger stores are all over, by the way.
Yes.
So you'll be nationwide with them?
No, just local.
Just locally, just Midwest?
Cincinnati, Dayton.
First. Right.
Only. We're only in Kroger in Cincinnati.
Oh, we need to make Kroger put them everywhere.
We would love that.
I want to tell you something really funny. I went to Kroger's today, and I was looking for some of the things to make, because I make everything ahead of time, so I know how to make it too. And they didn't have the buns. And I had a hard time finding some of the bread. And I went up to the clerk and I said, okay, I know I buy Klosterman bread here. Where are the buns? We don't have them yet. I said, you have the hamburger buns, but where's the hot dog buns? I need hot dog buns. And she said, We don't have them yet. So
October.
if you really want to make Kroger's do something, all you have to do is go in and ask for it, right? Right. So anyhow, let's check on our bread pudding, see where we are. We've got 14 more minutes. That looks really beautiful.
Oh, it smells good too.
It smells good too. Okay, so if you want to get these recipes, you can go to our website at www.thechefyouandi.com, and you can also go to your Facebook.
Yes, Facebook.
And that is?
Facebook.com/Klosterman Baking Company. We also have a Pinterest page as well, so you can see all, or at least a picture of everything with the recipe, and that's Pinterest.com/Klosterman Bread.
All right, and we'll be right back on The Chef You and I with Amy Ott from Klosterman's, and we'll be right back. And then we're going to sit down and eat all of this.
Yum.